taking photography.
He gets low, crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Directs the lens towards the great Mount Shasta.
I can feel the vortex deep in my plums, dog. Deep, deep inside my plums. It's a minor vortex, they say.
Deep inside his plums.
Deep inside the plums.
He says he can feel the minor vortex. I think it's a major one. Great form, mate. Great form.
What's up, guys? Lord Beardo, Clash Royale, brand new episode. We've got tons and tons of chests to open. We got clan chest, we got free chest, we got 4 gold chests. What do you guys think about this heal spell? Should I spend the 200 gems on 100 heal spells? I'm not seeing the total benefit of the heal spell yet. I mean, it just came out a day or so ago. But in the challenge, when we did the Bandit challenge, I loved the Bandit. When we've done the Electric Wiz challenge, I've loved the Electric Wiz. This challenge with the heal spell, I was kind of on the fence about. So we're going to open up these free chests here, and then we're going to get into a deck type that I've been using recently. That is a lot of fun. If somebody doesn't have the defensive cards to stop this, it is absolutely dominant. Now, it is a little bit tricky, but we'll get into some of the details of it. So let's rip through the freeze, let's rip through the crown chest, and let's get right into the video. The nuts and the bolts. Look at all the heal spells that we're picking up. Maybe we'll be able to go ahead and even upgrade this and see what's up with it. You know what I'm trying to say, Beardos? How you guys doing in that heal spell? Did anybody get to the 12 wins? I only got to 7, but we are going in against Zoltar here. Lord Beardo versus Zoltar, and this is just something that is so different to me. I was so against the giant skeleton probably since the beginning of this game. I just never liked him. I absolutely hated the card. I thought it was so goofy. I thought it didn't work, but when you connect that bomb on the tower, it is very satisfying. And beyond that, when you connect the bandit on the tower, it is very satisfying. And the army has layers. A lot of times it tends to confuse people. So we're going up against one of our old and favorite Lava Hound Loon decks. And let's see how we fare here. Now, he's not going to really play any bit of defense. And I didn't go out of my way to play that good of defense either. We're going to take his tower, but because of the Inferno Dragon, we salvage our tower. So he goes in massive push, comes up short, gets us only to 1700. We take that right-hand tower, and now look at this massive counter push. The bandit goes invisible. The goblin spears are still alive, and we're still destroying the tower. And as quickly as a minute and 20 seconds, we have got 1 tower down, 1 tower to 248, and we got our next giant skeleton down. Usually when this starts to happen inside of a match, I start salvating for the 3 crown. That's what we want to do here. 3 crowns. Ever since we started using the bandit, it is a dominant 3 crown card. Now, the Electric Wizard is the card that I've been trying to learn how to use. I just keep hearing everybody talk about how effective the Electric Wizard is and how dominant he is on defense. And I love him, but I feel like I don't play him as good as other people play him against me. A lot of times I find myself using him without his zap ability, and I'm just like, yo, what's up, little bears? How do I use this guy? We got our Inferno Dragon that just went down from the tower. 152 left hand side. We got a giant skeleton. We're inside the minute mark. We got a hound to deal with. And what's so cool about the Inferno Dragon, it doesn't have as much strength, and it doesn't work for defensive based troops like Hog and Giant, but the Inferno Dragon is such a dynamic card. I never thought about it like this before. That is a moving Inferno Tower. And if you use him mainly defensively, and they don't have an answer for that, man, you can crush people. The problems that we've been dealing with, and check it out. 10 seconds left. Are we going to get it? Double Inferno Dragons. We got all sorts of troops. Here comes the giant skeleton. 3 crown it is. Let's get a little clap in here. Come on, Beardos. Pause the video and clap it up for us. Let's do this, man. It is a strong 3 crown deck. Let's go ahead, open up our clan chest. What was I saying directly before our 3 crown? Oh, the hog deck. The hog deck has been one of the biggest crutches to us when it comes to pushing in the ladder play and in the challenges. Now, I did run this in the tournament yesterday and got beat up and down with the deck, so I don't think I was being patient with it. I also tried a graveyard giant deck out last night and got beat up and down with it. Check it out. We got 3 giant Larrys in that box. But, I don't know. We'll have to figure out a way of implementing the strengths of this deck against hogs. So let me show you right here how it works with the hogs and how it can be effective with the hogs just based off the cards. Now, a lot of things that you see in a bait deck or in a fast-paced deck is always these mirror cards. And identifying the mirror is sometimes really hard to do because you don't know when they're going to have the ability to replay something that they just put out. So check it out. Homeboy goes full bore left hand side. We're going to use our fire spirits. That Valkyrie comes down, plays a little bit of a distraction for us, but can we get our giant Larry to the tower? It doesn't get there, but we're able to get some of that goblin gang to mess up that tower, yo. And all I know is he's 800 ahead of us, maybe a little less than 800, 900 and some, or 700 and some hit points ahead of us. And the thing is in the fast-paced deck, you have to learn what it takes to play the defense or you will absolutely lose. So he did what he did already. We're going to go in. We're going to use our Electric Wizard a lot better. That zap spell that I was talking about worked out very well here. But look at him chipping away. So now we need a big, impressive counter push. He's got his Wizard. The Bandit takes care of it. Here comes the Fire Spirits on the tower. Here comes the Inferno Dragon locking on. The e-Wizard is already making for some serious damage. His Electric Wizard stops our Inferno Dragon, but we are now in the driver's seat. Let's go, baby. 2,000 right-hand side, left-hand side, 427. And we're going to quickly put down one of our giant skeletons. Now, this was a bad play, and this is one of the things that is kind of hard to figure out with this deck. Like, when do you push with the giant skeleton? I'm not afraid to use my goblin gang in that scenario, knowing that the Valkyrie is so slow. So the defense comes up pretty strong here. We use our fire spirits, which is an absolute waste of elixir in that spot, being that we had to go up against a baby dragon. So homeboy right here is all about the splash damage. We are going to have to stop this miner. He comes in double miner. Now you got to be thinking to yourself, oh no, he's got mirror. He blows up our tower. We got our goblin gang. Actually, I think I threw that goblin gang down on accident over on that side. But look at this, man. Look at the problems he's created for us. 20 seconds left. We're going to go big bomb. We're going to go bandit here. Oh, we're going to throw down our log beforehand. We get some fire spirits in the mix, and check out the massive attack we have. Left-hand tower down at 9 seconds. And that's what happens a lot of times with this deck. What I was saying earlier is it's sneaky, man. The bandit is sneaky. Sometimes they think the match is over. They're laughing, they're crying, they're making good game remarks and good lucks for the future. And then all of a sudden, here comes giant skeletons on your face with the bandit. Here comes some fire spirits. We're going to get that Valkyrie destroyed immediately, and that created such a problem for him right here. He wasn't able to continue pushing that Valkyrie. There goes our Inferno Dragon, popping right there. We know he's got the miner. We know he's got the hog. We know he's using the mirror spell, but he just used it. So now he's 4 cards away. You have to wait 4 cards in order to have the opportunity to use the same exact card. Look at lightning spell. Wow. Imagine we had a lightning spell. That would have been clutch for the lightning spell. So we're pushing the troops back. I like to push them back so that the big bomb actually blows it up. We're going to put him on the inside the pocket. Giant skeleton. Here comes the bandit making contact on the tower. Bandit smacking it down. He's trying to stop the giant skeleton from making contact, but he just couldn't hold off. 171 is the mark. We pretty much just have to log and zap. Oh, we got 11 left. We got to zap one more time. 686 is the mark. How's he going to defend it? At this point, he's got to be like, man, I can't believe I lost to this guy. I took his tower down right in the beginning of the match. He got my tower back with 8 seconds and then beats me in overtime. He gives me the thumbs up and the pearly whites, and I'm happy about that because all around, guys, that is a severely fun match to play down to the wire. So, you know, I've been chipping away, playing a lot of these hog bait decks, and they're fun and they're very decisive. You get a decisive victory if you figure out what a combination is that's going to beat you, and you can play your defense and you can play. I mean, sometimes if you can get them to commit to like an electric wizard and some other troops, and you have a freaking rocket that takes all their troops out, you can switch the tides of the match with elixir and put them on their heels and decisively win right at that game, that 3-minute mark, right at the end of the buzzer. You can get a lot of rockets and win. I do that pretty decent. This deck is completely different archetype. I maybe can try to work in some heal spells with it, not totally sure. Let me know what you guys think about this heal special offer. We got a day and 11 hours, so we probably got a little bit of time left. Let me know if you guys think I should buy this. I didn't find that the heal spell really did too much. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. But let's jump into our last match here for today against Franco. Franco? What you got for us, Franco? Let's see what we can do with our giant skeleton. Lady! Let me get some pork leg and cheeses in the mix. Let me get 2 pork leg and cheeses, 2 coffees, hey? The Larry on the right-hand side, the fire spirit's working so well. And another Hog Valkyrie deck. The only difference here is that this homie has got himself an elixir pump. How are we going to deal with the elixir pump, you might ask? We don't have a miner. We don't have a rocket. We don't have anything. And this is a pretty good deck to show you how we take care of the 3 Musketeer. A lot of times we do use this bandit on defense against the hog because that smash ram that it does works out really well. He's got his own Inferno Dragon. He is going to take care of our giant skeleton, but not before that bandit makes contact on the tower, gets it all the way down to 127. We're only a zap and a log away from taking the right-hand tower. That is how you deal with the elixir pump. You put the pressure in their face. Now, like I said, this game is literally rock, paper, scissors meets moving chess, meets Monopoly, meets capitalism, meets companies trying to make millions of dollars off kids and their parents. But this game is moving chess. You can sacrifice some of your towers knowing your end goal in this game. Now, seeing that he had the pump, seeing that this match would go deep into overtime, or probably just deep into overtime, we are going to have to take 2 towers. This is a 2-tower kind of deck. I don't know if you guys are used to your 1-tower chips, or your 2 towers, or your 3 crowns. I love the 3 crowns more than anything else inside this game. So let's see if we can deal with the 3 Musketeers a little bit better this time. Common push. We're going to use our fire spirits on the right-hand side and take down that hog ever so easily. Look at this left-hand side. How is he going to deal with it? We turn his Musketeer around with our Goblin Gang. We got plenty of troops. We need another Larry. Larry, where are you, Larry? We take the left-hand tower. Well, we didn't take it yet, but I'm assuming we might be taking it very soon, being that we're about to put in a massive push. Look at this push he's got. He's tried everything. Now he's going at us with the Inferno Dragon and a Hog. He committed so much elixir. He's not playing any defense. His elite barbarians take down our bandit, and sometimes by just rolling back the troops with that log, it works so well. He's got 452. We're in OT. We got 2208. At this point, he should have just started fireballing and hogging. We make a connection onto the tower. Bad fireball. Bandit smash. Log over the bridge. Hogs down. Larry with the bomb. Boom. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. Just when this guy thought the match was his, 452 points on our left-hand tower. We Larry. We log. We bandit. We Inferno Dragon. We do what it takes to crush in overtime with this deck. It is a fun deck. If you guys don't have the Electric Wizard or the Log, I'm sorry. Those are two very important cards in the game. We spent a long time without all the cards, so I'm very happy to say that the legendary cards really are boss in this game, and they're OP, and they just do something plus awesomeness. So, you know, you have a wizard, but then he also is a zap spell. Like, come on, dude. Come on. You get a free zap spell, or you get a electric wizard. The bandit goes invisible. It jumps under logs. It just doesn't get hit by splash damage when she goes invisible. She makes that contact, and that contact is the same as a prince. Give the deck a try. You know what? Just give the deck a try. I'm sick of trying to explain this stuff to you. I'm sick of trying to tell you guys what to do. Peace! 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 Peace!